Celebrities. It's no secret that almost all of your favorite celebrities have a couple of tattoos. Some good and some are just downright terrible. But in this video, I'm going to tell you about 10 celebrities who regretted their tattoos and either got it covered up or they got it permanently removed. What's going on, family? You're back with your boy PK, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe for a lot more content like this. And as always, there's no wasting time here. Let's get right into the list. Number 1, Nicki Minaj. Nicki got her first tattoo at the age of 16, Chinese characters on her arm that said, "God is with me always." Originally, she wanted to get the tattoo on the back of her neck and asked if the artist could empty out the ink and try using the empty needle to see how it felt first. But once she found out how much that spot hurt, she decided to back out of it and get the tattoo on her arm instead. She said her mom was so upset about the tattoo that she threatened to disown Nicki. And a little while back, Nicki even admitted that she regrets the tattoo because she was way too young, saying at 16 years old, you have no idea what you want on your body and you should wait until you're at least 21 to decide. Number 2, Justin Bieber. Now, Justin is no stranger to tattoos. He's actually pretty heavily covered. He's got several neck tattoos, with the newest one being a rose, and also has a tattoo on his face above his eyebrow that says Grace. He's spent over 100 hours getting tattooed, and he says he regrets none of them except for one. Years ago, he got a tattoo of his now ex-girlfriend Selena Gomez on his wrist. Since their breakup, he tried covering up the face with some shading before marrying his wife Hailey. But he says the fans still know what that tattoo is. Now, this is exactly why it's never a good idea to get a tattoo of your partner. But speaking of tattoos and partners, let's move on to number 3, Zayn Malik. The former One Direction star and now solo artist has quite a bit of ink himself, and one of which in particular he regrets. While he was dating Perry Edwards, who was his girlfriend and fiance at the time, Zayn decided to get a large tattoo of her on his upper arm. But since the two split, he got the tattoo covered up with a UFO space scene. However, I don't think Zayn learned his lesson the first time, because when he got into a relationship with his next girlfriend Gigi Hadid, he ended up getting her eyes tattooed on his chest. Needless to say that his fans weren't too happy about this and they thought he was making a big mistake, and I actually agree with them. Number 4, Kendall Jenner. On an episode of Ellen DeGeneres, she revealed that she got a tattoo on the inside of her bottom lip when she was 22 years old. In case you're wondering what the tattoo says, well, it says meow. When asked why she got meow tattooed on her, she said it was because it was the first thing that came to her mind and it was just a big drunken mistake. See, it's never a good idea to get a tattoo when you're drunk. At least it's not on her forehead or something crazy like that. Number 5, Mark Wahlberg. Mark had 8 or 9 tattoos scattered across his body and ended up removing them all. He said the reason why he got them removed was because of maturity and sensibility, saying he never wants his kids to have tattoos either. Mark also stated that he went in for a tattoo removal session once a month for 5 years straight, saying it was very painful and described it as if there was hot bacon grease being flicked at you over and over. Now, I've had a pretty big tattoo removed myself and I fully disagree with him on that. I don't think getting a tattoo lasered off feels as bad as he's making it seem, but who knows, it might just be the laser they were using at the time. Number 6, 50 Cent. I'm sure you all remember 50's music video and him having quite a number of tattoos. However, over the many years, 50's been removing most of them. So everyone knows that 50's pretty versatile when it comes to his career. He's not just a rapper, producer, entrepreneur, and director. He's also an actor, which in his case is the biggest reason why he's removing his tattoos. In an interview, he said, "When I started working on 12, I removed some tattoos. The call time they were giving me for covering tattoos was 4 hours before everyone else's call time. So if everyone is getting there at 6 a.m., I'm getting there at 2 a.m. Hey, that makes perfect sense to me. The man doesn't like having his time wasted. Number 7 is Iggy Azalea. Iggy had the words "Live, Love, ASAP" tattooed across her 3 fingers, dedicating it to her boyfriend at the time, A$AP Rocky. However, after the two broke up, Iggy crossed out his name with more ink, and later on she was spotted coming from a cosmetic clinic with her fingers wrapped in bandages, leaving people to wonder if she actually removed the tattoos permanently. Number 8, Ariana Grande. In 2019, Ariana Grande got her palms tattooed to celebrate her smash hit 7 Rings that went number 1 in 16 different countries. The tattoo was in Japanese characters and it was supposed to read 7 rings. However, very quickly her fans on social media called her out on it as the tattoo wasn't translated as her single. Instead, in translation, it said barbecue grill. And this is exactly why it's so dodgy to have another language tattooed on you. You never know what you're gonna get. Number 9, Megan Fox. Megan Fox got a portrait of Marilyn Monroe on her arm, saying Monroe was one of the first people she saw on television and always empathized with her. However, Fox said learning about Monroe and realizing how difficult and tragic her life was made her want to remove it as she thinks it could bring bad energy. She said this, "I'm removing it. It is a negative character as she suffered from personality disorder and was bipolar. I do not want to attract this kind of negative energy in my life." Number 10, Pharrell. Pharrell regrets his tattoos big time, saying I was just young and dumb. I ended up getting them as fast as I could, just going through a really crazy rebellious period. Pharrell decided to go through the laser removal route to get rid of his tattoos because to him, they represented his adolescence. Also saying, I got fire on my arms. I don't need fire on my arms. I'm a grown man. Alright, that was it for today. Make sure to subscribe for a lot more videos like this. Don't forget to smash that like button. I love you all so much and I'll see you guys in the next one.